Hey, it's Random, and today I have for you another creator class video, and I do need to upload more frequently because I've been meaning to upload a lot because I've had some really nice gameplay saved up and got loads of tips videos done. But I'm gonna have a day off work next week, and I'm pretty much gonna spend it trying to edit some videos so I have more stuff to upload, because I seem to be doing like 2 videos a week, which isn't really the kind of amount of videos I want to be doing. I want to do 3 or 4. So this video is another creator class video, and I've kind of changed what perks and stuff I use on perk 1 on certain classes, but generally they kept the same. And as you can see, the MSMC class, that pretty much hasn't changed. The only thing I've taken off is the tactical grenade. I've taken off the concussion because more often than not I will stun myself with the concussion grenade, because if you see me in a match get a gameplay, if I'm using a grenade or a bouncing Betty, I'll kill myself a lot and throw it at the wall in front of me, or someone will walk on a bouncing Betty and it will kill me. So I've just taken off the tactical and put the pistol on, because this pistol is really overpowered and it's one of my favourite guns on the game, even though it is a pistol. So this class hasn't changed much, and I'm going to run through the classes that I have on permanently. As you can see with the names, I have my Vector, the Remington and the AN94, and I also have the Random one, which I do keep on permanently, which is just to switch between the other 3 submachine guns. So if one's not doing too well or whatever, then I'll switch it up and just have a random SMG class. And then the Random 2 is just any class that I want to try out, any gun, anything like that. So first off, we're going to start with a Vector, and I said in my last video that the MSMC is my favourite gun on this game, but it's actually the Vector K10, and this is the gun I've been using at the minute to get all my gameplays pretty much. I've had a couple of 100 pluses with this gun, a fair few in the 90s, so this is definitely a class I would recommend. And this gun has no recoil at all really, apart from maybe really long range. So you don't really need foregrip or fast mags or anything like that. So I've replaced the tactical and the second attachment with perk 1 greed and ghost. Now ghost is, once you learn how to use ghost, it is really effective, and I do recommend using it, because you'll see your triangle which you have for your character, which is yellow, that will fade out slightly when ghost is active, so you can see when you're on the radar or not. So once you learn to look at the radar all the time but still play normally whilst looking at your triangle, then you will learn how to use ghost, and it is really effective, because once you learn it, you know if you're showing up, so you know if they know you're there, if that makes any sense. So I do recommend this, and a lot of my mates have tried this gun out, and I know some people think it's quite weak, but as soon as you put long barrel on this gun, it is so powerful, it's ridiculous, and I do recommend trying this out because it is amazing. Okay, next up is the shotgun class. Now I haven't used any of the other 3 shotguns. I did use the KSG once, but not for very long, and I didn't get long barrel on it. So this is the shotgun I'm using at the minute, and it is really powerful. It's very rare that you get hit markers with it, with long barrel on it anyway. So in this class you don't really need scavenger or toughness, because you kind of fire 1 bullet, then fire 1 bullet, then fire 1 bullet. So you're never going to get recoiled up, which would you do if toughness reduces. So you don't really need that, and you have enough bullets, so you don't need scavenger. So I use lightweight and ghost, or lightweight and hardline. I tend to use hardline, but depending on if the enemy team gets loads of UAV, then I might use ghost, it depends. And I'm using dexterity and extreme conditioning, and mainly I'm using it for the aiming down sight quicker with the dexterity, and obviously because you're using a shotgun you need to be in their faces as quick as you can. So that's why I've got lightweight and extreme conditioning on, just so I can run quicker and for longer. And obviously you need long barrel on this class, and I'm using Bouncing Betty as always. But I've put a pistol on this class, and it was either the pistol or the fast mags, and I went with the pistol because if you're playing a map like Overflow and there's certain areas where you can't be in their face, you have to have a range weapon, and this pistol is really good from range and medium range, and it's pretty much good from close range as well. So it's an all-round decent gun. But I would put on fast mags, either one of them too, because fast mags really improve shotguns because you reload each bullet, so it helps a lot more than when you reload a submachine gun. So you either pick between fast mags or this pistol. It's up to you really, but I picked the pistol because I need the range just occasionally. And next up is the assault rifle class. Now on this class I've taken off Ghost because I need 2 attachments on the gun, because with assault rifles, if you want to combat, if you want to challenge a submachine gun, you need stuff that's going to enhance the speed of the gun. So I put fast mags on it and quick draw, so I can aim down sight quicker, because SMGs just seem more powerful. So if you want to aim down quicker so you can kill them, then you need quick draw on your gun. And I do recommend having these 2 attachments at all times on this class, or it doesn't perform as well personally. So I only have hardline as perk 1, and I'm using the normal perk 2 and perk 3 setup and the lethal. And I'm not too sure if I should have the tactical on this class, because I think I might put that pistol on as well. Or I could make it a shoot down class as well, because you do get a fair few points for shooting stuff down. But I'm not really too sure on that yet, and I'll have to see what I think in the future. Next up is the random 1. Now this is one of my random classes, but it's only for SMGs. And at the minute this PDW, because I uploaded a gameplay of 94 and 7 I think it was with this PDW, and I hated it ever since that gameplay. But as soon as I put long barrel on it, it's made it super powered, and I do recommend putting long barrel on all SMGs. You will see a difference. It's amazing the difference that you get. And I've put Ghost on as well, because you only need 1 attachment, I find, with SMGs apart from the MSMC. So you can have Ghost and no tactical. That is the preferred setup I have now. And that's it, guys. I want to show you this SMG class. So I will switch up the submachine gun sometimes. Sometimes I'll have the MP7 with range and maybe fast mags, but I tend to have Ghost. And also I will put on these 2 very rarely, but I will do it occasionally because I do want to get all submachine guns gold at some point. But these 2 really don't do anything for me, and I think they're really crap. So it mainly switches between these 2 at the front, MP7 and PDW. But from now on I'm going to sample new guns and stuff like that. As you can see on this random 2, I'm using the FAL. And once I find out the best setup for this gun, then I'll show you it. This is just a random setup that I'm using just to see what's the best setup for guns. So in the future create a class video, I will show you guns that I don't use much but are underrated, and I do recommend trying out. So once I find good setups and good attachments for these guns, then I'll let you know. But for now I'm just going to show you, well, I've just shown you these 4 classes that I'm highlighting right now: the Vector Ghost, the Remington, the AN94 and the random 1. So I'll see you guys later, and look forward to more of these, because I will do a lot more, because the last one went down really well. So I will see you guys later. Goodbye.